Hi there, welcome to Sunnyside Journals. I'm Catherine. I have a tiny little short and sweet right now. It's actually a book haul. I went to the last day of my Kirby Church book sale today. They're closing down for the winter, and I understand it. They have to. The building is old. It has no heating or cooling. And because of COVID, many of the volunteers who are seniors, they've been working actually outside. Bless their hearts, they've got little tent type things set up so that they can sit at a picnic table underneath it, so that they can log you in because they're limited to how many people can be in the church, and then of course on the way out take the money and do it safely. They've been sterilizing the money because they work cash. So they've done a great job. Boy, I'm so grateful that they even just for, it was mostly a little bit of July, August, and then most of September. That was wonderful of them to do that. So let me push this out of the way. And we can go through them one at a time. But yeah, so they're closing down early, just so that the volunteers who are seniors don't have to be working outside in the cold or in unpleasant weather. And plus, numbers are starting to creep back up again. So, got to keep everyone safe, and especially our seniors, got to keep them safe. So, the first one I found, these books were all $1 each. The first one I found, I don't know if any of you remember these books. Oh, I loved these books as a little girl. I would get them out of our school library all the time with the illustrations by Joan Walsh Anglin. They're just I wasn't surprised to see 1964 down there. That would be perfect for me. I'm a 1959 baby, although it might as well be 1960. I was only in 1959 for 1 month. So I usually mentally associate myself with 1960. It's just the little illustrations of these little people. I just... So many memories came flooding back to me when I saw this. I'm really looking forward to tucking these, and they're stitched, so I'm so excited. Tucking these sweet little pages, spreads, into some books coming up. So I got that. I found this. Now I looked at that and got all excited, and I thought, oh, this could be a Christmas journal. And it's actually Little Women. But I got, because then I thought, oh, Little Women, okay. But then I thought, why can't it still be a Christmas journal? And it can just be Little Women at Christmas. It's in okay shape. It's all right. I don't recognize this printer's version of it, but there's some illustrations in it that could still be used. Let's see what year it is. This dedication here says, no, I thought that said 1953, but that's actually number. I don't know whether that was their phone number, but it doesn't look like a full number. All right, 1954. So that's almost as old as me. Anyhow, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this would make a very pretty Christmas journal, but it needs a bit of cleaning up. It's a little grimy. Now, I forget what book this is, so we'll both find out together. There's a little girl climbing up the stair and looking up around the corner of the stairwell. So, illustrators of the 60s. Oh, that's right, this book. So it said illustrators of the 60s, but I thought, this book looks old. Like, if it's illustrators of the 60s, you'd think it would be published in like 1970 or 1980, and that it wouldn't look this old. Aha! And then my heart leapt a little, and I was right. It's old because it's illustrations from the 1860s. Aren't they pretty? Look at this. I'm so excited. So it's all little black and whites, which I love. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Ah, this book really smells good. And by good, I mean like old and dusty. I'm one of those people. Oh dear, he's having trouble. Oh, Moses slaying the Egyptian. Oh boy, okay. All right. I like the smell of old books. Not moldy ones. I don't like the smell of those. But old books, I love the smell of old books. So this is, let's see. So that's what I got excited when I saw this here because it said 1933. And I thought, hold on, 1933, illustrators of the 60s. They mean illustrators from 1860. Let's see what year this is. Oh, that's pretty. Wow. Oh, Laval University. Wow. Oh, hold on. That's my husband. Sorry about that. That was my sweetie pie. He's finished work for the day and on his way home. He always phones me as he's leaving. So it looks like this book is 1928, which is nice. So it's almost 100 years old. So that was a nice find. I just noticed it on the, on the shelf at the store, at the sale, the book sale. And this is beautiful. I'm not sure about the size as far as recreating it into another journal, but it's a nice size to perhaps make into a lap book because that spine is actually a nice size. I could open, do you see what I mean? For a lap book, there could be pockets on one side and writing paper and things on the other side and places to keep your pens and pencils. So I think it will still all get, look at the dust in there. Whoa, can you see the dust? I was actually going to blow that out of there, but I don't want that wafting around my room. That's like 93-year-old dust, I swear. Now, I've had this book before, but it's worth getting again because I've been using up my little birds. This is a great book to have songbirds, and the illustrations are very nice and very bright, and they're not too little or too big. I like the size of these little birdies. So I think tonight I will be putting on a good show, and I think I will just plow through this book and get it done. And as ever, with this kind of book, you have to choose which side is prettier. Actually, that one you might not have to. This bird is low enough that I probably could get the blue jay and the gray jay. So, same with that one. Nice. I could get this little chickadee, but up here, the tufted titmouse. Oh, a little tufted titmouse. He needs to be on the cover of a journal. Anyhow, so I was happy with this. Apparently there should be a DVD in here somewhere of all their songs, but I don't see it, and it doesn't matter to me anyways because I'm going to cut it up. And I found one of these again at my dollar store. Well, I call it my dollar store. It's the Kirby Church book sale, but the books are all $1 a book. So like this great big book was $1 and this tiny little book was $1. If it's a book, it's $1. So they're wonderful there. And that way there's no, there's no arguing over price. Is it a book? Yes, it's $1. These are just marvelous to have. I already have one and it will take me years to plow through it. So I think I might put this aside and save it as a giveaway for maybe when I reach 1,500 subscribers, that I'll have a giveaway of. I just want to remember to do that. I am 60. So, but for $1, it's worth grabbing this. Do you know what I mean? Even to just have it on hand, or, maybe a friend will want to get into junk journaling. What a lovely gift to give them. This is a replica, in case any of you are wondering. It's a reprint. It's a reprint of the 1908 Sears Roebuck catalog. But the nice thing that they do when they make these is they print it on the old newsprint kind of paper, and it already is a nice yellowy color. So it feels like, oh, maybe, do you think that's the real deal? And, well, that would be nice. But no, it's not, but it sure looks like it. It looks terrific. So these are fun to have, and maybe this will be going to a new home. We'll see. And then this is just something I found. I did pop into my thrift store this week, and I didn't find much of anything, but I found this little book for 99 cents, and it's just for music theory for children. I guess children or beginners. I shouldn't say children, beginners. I didn't take piano lessons until I was an adult. I signed all my children up. I went out and bought a piano, signed all my kids up for lessons, and then I thought, I've always wanted to play. So I took piano as well as an adult, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. With the Royal Conservatory of Toronto with grade levels. So if you're Canadian and you're familiar with our grade levels, I made it all the way up to grade 3. I'm quite proud of myself. I was in my 30s when I did that. So, and I'm still grateful now to be able to read music and to actually be able to plunk it out on a keyboard. If I had to, I could. Simple pieces, I can sort of plunk it out. Now my children are marvelous on the piano, but that was the whole point. I wanted them to be marvelous on the piano. So there we go, short and sweet. I said it was short and sweet, and it's short and sweet. It's just a tiny little, I got 5 books at my Kirby Church book sale, and I got 1 book at my thrift store this week. But it was a nice week, a good week. I wish our numbers were going down. They're going up, but hopefully we get right on top of them so that nobody wants to have to get locked down again. So, all right, take care. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk soon. Bye.